Well, I just want to say I have been gone for a considerable amount of time. Uh, a long time. And I know this is kind of something about my channel that is very common. I'll kind of disappear and then I'll reappear. And I was planning on making a video about this, but shit in life just came up and a bunch of other stuff. So basically, um, I started this channel because I wanted to make it famous somehow or make it big like all the other YouTubers, like, what was it, Dan TDM, and I watched those YouTubers back in the day, like, Dan TDM, PewDiePie. I'd say Dan TDM when I was, like, 7 was the biggest one I'd watch, but essentially when I started this channel, 6th grade, I still kind of watched them, but this is also when I discovered War Thunder and got plain pilled and all that, so, and I wanted to be this big YouTuber, and as I have kind of, become older, I realized, wow, how fucking stupid was I? And, the reality is, I eventually, I wanted to have another job, as, I'm still, in high school. I'm still 16. While I am technically legally old enough to get a job, I, am focused on school right now. And high school is fucking suffering. It's necessary suffering, but it's suffering nonetheless. Um, but basically, uh, I'm not working with the script here, so there's probably gonna be some pauses, and it's gonna sound like cancer. But at the end of the day, I don't think YouTube is going to be like this massive job. I'll be this massive celebrity, and from the beginning, from the get-go, I kind of always wanted to be incognito, have my face just, somewhat anonymous, and I hate my real identity being famous, that just creates a lot of problems. And I have other stuff going. I am currently in Civil Air Patrol, which is like JROTC. That's requires a lot of work. School at the end of the day, because that's basically what determines what my skills are, how smart I am, and complete it so I'm not a homeless crack addict. And I've always, since I was on and off since I was 5, I've always wanted to be a fighter pilot. And that's kind of why I joined Civil Air Patrol. I'm working on a private pilot's license, and I'm working on all of that. And that's why I have just not been active. And then my motivation for YouTube just it took a nosedive. It took a massive nosedive, and I realized, you can't make it on YouTube without selling your soul. And it's a very rare case in which a YouTuber who started out now can make it to like Dan TDM, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie level, whatever. So, if I get monetized, sure, I'll take it, because, some extra cash would be fine. Maybe I would consider opening a Patreon, but that is a very, very distant possibility, and if it is, it would probably be very distant into the future. I don't have my own bank account or, credit card set up for something like that. So, I don't think I'll have a Patreon anytime soon. I don't have the view base for a Patreon because nobody watches my content. And there was also, that's mainly why. It's just nobody watches my videos. Nobody really cares. I have, noticed that, my recent, videos like Yugo Air Power, which is inspired by War Aesthetics. I'm glad he came back because I've watched War Aesthetics on and off for since I think I was in 6th grade. I want to say I've watched War Aesthetics on and off, and also other aesthetic YouTubers like Slavian. I think Alton is another one I recently have discovered. Who else? There's Alton. Anyways, but I also don't know what I wanted my channel to be. Did I want it to be gaming? Did I want it to be memes? Did I want it to be shit posting? Just like, these shit posting memes, of intentionally low quality and, it being funny via low quality. That's what a shit post is. It's funny because it's just absurdly low quality, and I mean, that's, not the only thing. There also, have something else to make it funny, but, the shitposts I made, they were maybe funny when I was, like, 7th grade, but it was just terrible meme humor. And, now that I've grown up, and, I don't know what I want my channel to be. I might have it be a mix of gaming and War Aesthetic type edits. So, because that's what tends to do well. And I have, noticed that my Yugo Air Power and my recent State of Anarchy video have had a lot of good views, well, compared to my channel. So, it just, that I might start making content again, but I also, have to edit it more. I have to do a lot more and more and more editing, and that's going to be a little bit of a pain, but a pain I can take. And I know that anybody who's watched, or anybody who watches my channel, or has stuck with it from the beginning, has noticed that I have taken down or privated a lot of videos. I thought they were funny to post now, like the 3 a.m. shit posts, or me pretending to summon Momo back in the day. Because, when that video came out, that was like the big, scary creepypasta. And I thought that was a funny shit post. Now that I look back on them, they were fucking flaming pieces of shit. Designed to be watched while you're under the influence of LSD, and I just fucking hate them now. I don't think I don't have backups for them anymore. Well, I think some of my 3 a.m. videos are just like 3 a.m. parody videos. They're just, I think most of them are just privated. I know a lot of my just shit posts are just recorded on a hand-me-down work phone that is broken now. I think I just up and deleted those. Just, they were shit. And I mean, I know the whole point of a shit post is, do something, but make it intentionally low quality so that it's funny. Like, my 3 a.m. parody videos I used to do. And the reason why I did those is because there was this YouTuber back in the day I used to watch. His name was, Fork. He got to like 80,000 subscribers, but then he unlisted all of his videos. I used to be part of his Discord server, and I might think about rejoining it, although I don't think it's up anymore. I haven't checked, though. But he got to like 86,000 subscribers, and then he privated all of his videos. And I remember, in his Discord server, he said, like, oh, I don't want employers seeing it, because, I mean, yeah, there was some edgy humor, but, I watched his 3 a.m. parody videos back in the day before he unlisted them, and you can't watch them anymore, and I don't have the links to them anymore, so I can't watch them anymore. But he did these 3 a.m. parody videos, and I thought, oh my god, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen when I was like, 12, 13? And so that's kind of somewhat what I did, and that was it was Fork that kind of influenced some of my early humor. But just looking back on it now, I mean, the way Fork did it was actually funny, but it was also just because I didn't know what I wanted this channel to be. I still don't know what I want this channel to be. And, you know, that was that. You know, Fork, he unlisted all of his videos. And I was kind of sad, because he was one of the YouTubers that kind of influenced my early, my early YouTube content. But basically, you know, I liked him. And I thought he was funny. But now, I mean, because I'd say it was funny when he did it. And when I did it, it was probably funny back then, but, you know, now I'm 16. And I know I've said this over and over again in this video, but, you know, I mean, now that I'm 16, it was a flaming piece of shit that was probably meant to be watched while you're under the influence of cocaine or marijuana. So, I just didn't fucking like him. So, I think, I'll have to check later, but I privated most of them, and I think I've deleted quite a few others, and I don't have backups for them, and that's probably a good thing. So yeah, but just moving forward, I don't know what this channel is going to be. It's probably going to be a mix of gaming and something like War Aesthetics does. I don't know what shit posts I'll make, but I mean, the last time I did make shit posts, they were fucking awful. So I don't know what you want me to say with that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you understand why I, you know, removed a lot of my videos, and I hope that the direction of the channel now is one you can agree with, because I don't know what I want to do with this. I might have this be a mix of something like the aesthetic edits like War Aesthetics or Slavian does, and just general gaming shit posting maybe. But with that being said, I hope you understand. I don't know what the future of this channel is. I just had no motivation to keep going. I didn't see a point. But, I mean, maybe I could do something with this. I hope to maybe get 1,000, you know, 1,000 subscribers. I think, what is it, 4,000 watch hours that YouTube requires for you to get monetized, although I'm going to have to set up a bank account, so, I mean, I don't, I don't make a dime off of YouTube, because I remember back in the day, I searched my name up on Social Blade, and it said estimated income 39 cents, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is actually hilarious. But with that being said, again, I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys agree with the new direction that the channel is going to go. I'm just going to kind of play various games, maybe do some shit Martin Pseudopants does with just kind of game-ish like reviews, like what he did with KSP or My Summer Car. So, you know, that War Aesthetic type stuff, just general gaming, and I want to edit these videos much better and put effort into this content. So, with that being said, thank you guys, and I'll probably see you in the next video, whenever the hell that comes.